The news headline: Obasanjo says, "What Boko Haram members told me when I met them." You're welcome to this news. Please listen to the details to the end, and you can also share your thoughts with us in the comment section. The news details: the former president had met with members of the sect and some family members of Mohammed Yusuf, founder of the group. Upon his arrival at the Maiduguri airport, Obasanjo was received by the then Deputy Governor, Zana Umar Mustafa. The 2011 meeting. The meeting, which held at Yusuf's family members at railway quarters, the demolished headquarters of the sect, lasted about 90 minutes. Speaking at the meeting, Obasanjo had said, "This is a personal initiative. I urge you to forgive and forget the past. I plead with you. Give me the chance to meditate between the family and government." In response, Babakura Fugu, Yusuf's brother-in-law, whose father was executed in 2009, had said, "Since 2009, this is the first time any high-profile figure would be commiserating with the family. We are happy with this visit. About 30 to 40% of our members are scattered in neighboring countries of Chad, Niger, and Cameroon." Sadly, Fugu was gunned down 24 hours after Obasanjo's visit. Speaking at the 2022 annual lecture of the Muritala Muhammad Foundation (MMF), which held on Monday, 21st of February 2022, Obasanjo said his fear about Boko Haram insurgency had materialized with their links with international terrorist organizations. He said the group did not have external connection at the time he met with them, but the poor handling on the part of the government made the crisis to go out of hand. He also blamed insecurity in the country on the access to weapons after the Nigerian Civil War. The program had as its theme "Beyond Boko Haram," addressing insurgency, banditry, and kidnapping across Nigeria. Obasanjo said, "We are not going anywhere until we take national building seriously, justice and equity. We must build a society where everyone feels it has a stake." The insecurity in the country was caused as a result of the case to access weapons, and since then, we have been unable to address the issue. It keeps getting worse. In 2011, when Boko Haram was just rearing its ugly head, I went to Maiduguri to try and find out a little bit more about Boko Haram, and to also find out what their objective was apart from being interested in Sharia. They also complained that their followers had no job, and in their efforts to getting something legitimate effort to help their members. In the process, the government started chasing them and gunning them down. What I feared at that time seemed to have been happening at that time. Boko Haram had not much external connections then. The ones they had would be Nigerians who had resources abroad who were helping them. The ex-president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, was revealing what the Boko Haram members told him when he met them. Now, he said he met them 2011. Now we are in 2022. Boko Haram is more intense in the country generally. Now, when he was the president then, when he had the privilege to meet this Boko Haram, and they were able to power their mind, before it got to this extent, what was the step he took? What did he do to make sure that the Boko Haram did not rear their ugly head? Now, he did nothing. He foreseen what was going to happen, but he did not take any step. And how sure are we that Olusegun Obasanjo is not part of those that are sponsoring these Boko Haram terrorists? Now, in the country Nigeria today, we now have different terrorist organizations. We have ISWAP, we have bandits, we have a lot of them. The north is not safe, the south, east is not safe, nowhere is safe any longer. Now, as a president, as an ex-president who had the privilege of meeting the Boko Haram members in 2011, he should have done something, looked for a lasting solutions to curb this Boko Haram from rearing their heads. Now, in Nigeria today, the Nigeria insecurity has started immediately after the Civil War. The people had access to weapons, and because of that, they could do whatever they feel like doing. Now, if the population of Nigeria today stands at 215 million, and 15 million children are out of school, it does not matter how we deal with Boko Haram, banditry, and kidnapping, either by the stick or by carrot approach. You saw these 15 million children that are supposed to be in school but are out of school. They are the ones that will become potential Boko Haram of 10 to 15 years from now, because nobody to sit them down and put good things in their brain. They see Boko Haram as good things, and they see it as means of livelihood. They will have no other choice than to become a Boko Harams later in the future. And if nothing is done about these out of school children that are supposed to be in school, then we are already nurturing Boko Haram of tomorrow. Now, the big question is, why didn't Olusegun Obasanjo take a big step in making sure that the Boko Haram does not become big as it is now? And why is it just saying it in year 2022 that he met with them in 2011? Please type your comment in the comment section. Thank you.